Hello viewers, this is my channel URL. This video is an appeal to my channel's monetization suspension. The feedback I received was almost comedically vague. I don't know if that applies to all of my videos or just some of them, and I don't know which videos they're talking about. So without more specific complaints, I'm not going to be able to comply with those. What I can do is the other things on the list. I can't tell you why the feedback of reused content is a mistake across the board, because it's not. Honestly, I don't know what I don't know what you mean by that. I'm gonna need more elaboration. I have not reused anyone else's content without significant changes. I have not reused my own content and posted it a lot. Some of my videos contain more original content, and some of my videos contain remixed content that is not mine. I didn't create Star Trek, but I make a lot of Star Trek edits, and if you edit different pieces of different episodes with audio that doesn't go with that, then it creates a new thing that is not reused from anywhere. The different components go into it to make it a new thing. A lot of times I'll add, commentary in the form of little text bubbles. And as a reminder, commentary is allowed under the Fair Use Clause of copyright law. For this next one, a lot of the ideas I get from just sitting and thinking about things. One time I had an idea for an edit while I was asleep. I dreamt of a funny edit, and then I woke up and I made the edit. This video in particular, I used a lot of zooming around and adding commentary in different fonts to emphasize different things. A lot of it is the dialogue, but I added other things too. And I took it out of its context, which recontextualized a lot of the scenarios. This is the part that made me think that the reused content was about me reposting the same video, but I don't do that. I mean, a video essay about why I don't think the relationship between Dr. Pulaski and Data from The Next Generation works as a character arc is different than a unhinged, crazy edit of a Norwegian cruise line advertisement. For this one, I'm going to use the example of my Elixis video, which is a very specific edit of Star Trek Deep Space Nine. I added commentary, and I've also added captions in ridiculous fonts or to emphasize things, but I also added an entire voiceover section where I changed what she was writing in her journal, which completely changes the narrative from about order and justice or whatever to just about how much she hates Steven. In my Star Trek Cowboy video, I recontextualized a lot of the clips from old Western shows to be about Star Trek, because I've collected them and put them together with the common thread being that all the actors are from Star Trek, and I added silly effects on it as well. As for these videos, I'm more than willing to take them down, as I did not add sufficient narrative or commentary. But I need more specific feedback before I can act on anything. And one more interesting detail, I guess, on how I made the cowboy video. I scrolled through IMDb for hours, took screenshots, and I have an entire album on my phone of IMDb screenshots. And I have a detailed spreadsheet type list of how I included each clip. So that also goes into how I made them. I hope the reviewer will reconsider my monetization status, but for now, look at my Star Trek book collection. Goodbye.